Okay, I'm being guided to channel a message, not with the cards. And hold on, because I need to get my microphone over here, which that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna record into the phone. I'm just gonna breathe. Okay. Welcome to this reading. This is just going to be a channeled message from Source, from your highest self, and they're already they're saying you're rising higher. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you to ignite your inner intuition in a way that you haven't yet. You're being guided to fly, they're saying. It's you choosing you through your awareness in each now present moment, and being guided through what brings you joy and lights your life, they're saying. Lights up your day. They're saying it could be anything in each now moment. This is how you're going to be guided. Feel. They want you to feel more instead of using the mind, getting out of the mind into the awareness of the now present moment. Okay? What else? Sorry. I'm seeing a heart. I'm feeling love. They're saying love will guide you, and they're also saying that love will find a way. They know this is cliche. However, they want you to hear that this love you're seeking at this time is coming your way. It's coming into alignment as you harmonize with your own sense of coherent self. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. Your coherence. They're wanting you to harmonize. They're wanting you to harmonize with your soul. And you do that through each present moment, each now moment. It's an awareness, okay? They're saying it's an awareness that they're speaking to through you, in each now moment that's going to guide you. It's your guidance. They're saying it's your guidance. It's your guiding light towards your path of truth. It's a path of intuition, intuitive guidance. They're saying to trust the call. You're coming into alignment more and more, yes, but you're finding hiccups along the way, along your trail. Resistance, if you will, to past obligations or what's getting you is what I'm hearing. They're sensing that you're in alignment more and more with your truth. However, that's sparking a more heightened sensitivity, a greater awareness to the aspects that you're obligating yourself to that are, I'm seeing the word toxic, but they're feeling like that's too strong of a word. It's just a sort of struggly, resistant energy, and there's cords, attachments that you still have to people, places, locations for some of you, and things that you're not willing to let go of. Your 3D mind is not letting you let go of. It's not allowing you to move forward because you're attached to these obligations or people or things. You're afraid to let go, and you're afraid to allow the guidance to guide you, because when you do that, you become the anomaly. You become the one who has to make this bold, audacious move, right? They're saying you're afraid you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. You're afraid you're afraid of abandonment as well. But they're saying that being true to you already know is the only way now, because of your heightened sensitivity and your heightened awareness of your guidance, and your guides specifically, but your divine team and your own emotional intelligence, right, is what's truly guiding you, okay? The synchronicities and whatnot, the occurrences, the rendezvous, the opportunities in this aligned I'm seeing like things falling into place in the unknown, like in the unseen. Like you can't see it, but those are the things your divine team is doing, right? They're the ones orchestrating the patterns that are, it's all part of like this, it's like a Rubik's Cube. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. It's like, it was more of what I was feeling. It's like a Rubik's Cube where you're like, they put the puzzle together because it's like beyond the human mind what they're doing, and it's all perfect, right? It all comes together perfectly. But to be in alignment with that path of effortless ease and abundance with ease that's going to flow to you, is going to come to you through this, following this trusted intuitive path of guidance of your soul's choice. They're saying that path is your soul's choice path. This resistant, stagnant energy path that you're in, that you've been in, this old identity that is kind of like you're 1 foot in this identity and 1 foot in this new, like coherent present self, the one that like knows their truth, the one that like knows they want to just step into this ownership of their life. This is way more fun than using cards. Cards slow everything down. I think that's what the message was they brought through. And like one of the card readings I just tried to record that didn't work was they were like telling me that I'm like, there's something that's slowing me down and just being an open channel. But it's on all of these different levels. It's gonna show up in so many different levels. Like it showed up for me in the trying to record a card reading. It's also showing up for me on a bigger scale in my personal life, right? It's showing up in like just experiences throughout my day of how I'm resisting the call, and like they're calling me out constantly on it. It's great. Because then it's just more confirmation to follow your truth, follow your coherence, to stay in resonance and like trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition, trust the things that make no logical sense, but you are being called to them. And your divine team is orchestrating it all. They're the orchestrators. They're saying like, you don't have to worry about that stuff. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to plan ahead. Stop trying to schedule it out. Stop trying to strategize. Stop trying to analyze in a projecting way. I don't know if this is gonna make sense. These are the words I'm hearing from them. Analyze a projected version of your dream pursuit, of your dream career, of pursuing your passions. So what I'm getting from that is like, they want you to get out of the analytical mind and like the planning mind that the human, the 3D self likes to do. And they want you to get into the source mind. And I'm doing this because it's like this alignment in each present moment. Okay? It's in alignment with your truth. And all you have to do to get there, to get into that alignment with your truth, is to just be present in the moment. Let all the identities that you've been dissolve in that present moment. In each now. Because each now is the only reality that exists, right? The past doesn't exist except for the alchemy, the learning that you got from it. That exists within you in the now. You can think thoughts of the past, but you're doing it now, right? And the future is just your brain. Your idea of the future is just your brain trying to, we just learned about this in the Light and Love Club, or in Obsessed that Courtney did, divinelyline.co, if you're interested in any of that, or feel called to check out whatever that is. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I feel like I have to plug it because it's like I'm mentioning it. And it's really, really, really teaching me how to be in this constant state of awareness, this internal truth of this present moment awareness in every now moment, and letting that be all that matters. Because when you're in the now, and when you're in your state of present awareness of just being here now, everything else can dissolve, and then you become a clear channel for your source energy, divine team guidance, right? This is the clarity I'm gaining from Obsessed. I'll link it in the description. Okay, I'll link it. No, because it's really life-changing. It's paradigm shattering in all the ways, and like all the good best ways, and it will change you if that's what you're feeling called towards. Like, this is about, it's about neuroscience, and it's about literally how we are shaping our realities, and we're collapsing energy into form. Okay, but what my message is for you right now, and it's very specifically targeted towards this idea of guiding you to be in your awareness of your guidance, to be in your open channel, which involves you being here in the now, in every present moment, and not being the one who has to figure it out, knowing that you don't have to figure it out and that you can't. From your human perspective, you cannot figure out how the things you want are going to come to you. You might have ideas of how it might come to you, but if you're trying to use the leverage of the universe, which is kind of your only option when you're at this point, like when you're in this frequency, right? This frequency of understanding, when you're at this point, it's like you can't, what was I gonna say? Holy shit. You just have to, wow, I totally lost it. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I'm trying to like, see, I'm not being present. Okay, let's see. Let me tap back in. They're saying that freedom is finding you, but it comes to you in the now present moment. Okay, I'm off center. It comes to you in the now present moment. Freedom is finding you. Be in your sovereignty. Feel into your freedom that's within you. Okay, I'm seeing an eye. Right when I close my eyes, I'm seeing an eye. So this is awareness. You have a broader perspective of infinite intelligence within you at all times, right? That inner perspective knows everything, and it knows everything about you. It's been with you this whole time, they're saying. It is you, but it's also the divine aspect of you that knows who you are, that knows your worth, that knows your value. And they're saying your value and your worth are infinite, okay? They are they're saying owning your value as source does is going to benefit you infinitely at this time and forevermore. Tapping into your truth, which means knowing you are so innately valuable and worthy that you get to live effortlessly in abundance. You get to be paid to exist. Okay? They're saying this is the frequency we're showing you. I don't know how they're showing it to you. They're saying through truth, through resonance, through that guidance. Okay? They're showing you through that resonance. You being in the present moment will allow you to follow what is in alignment in every moment. And that's what's going to guide you beyond your current manifested reality. So, I think that's the message. Just like, hold on. Is that it? I don't seem abrupt. They're saying it's you. Free yourselves now. You have it in you. They're saying you have the divine in you. You have the guidance you need. You're being freed. You are opening up to being freed. So the visual I'm getting is like the cage is open and the bird's like flying out of the cage. That's where you're at. They're saying you're in this in-between. You're like walking a line, okay? There's a bug on my cord and it's like walking the line. You're walking the line. It's almost like you're on a tightrope and you're trying not to fall. You're learning how to balance. It's like, okay, this is what it is. It's like the present moment is like you staying on the tightrope. This is extreme, wow. The present moment is the tightrope, and then the past is one way and the future is the other way. And you're like trying to like remember to stay coherently aligned so that you stay on the tightrope, which just means to like just stay on the tightrope, just stay in the now. Don't get caught up over here in the past and don't get caught up over here in the future. Did I say that right? Did I say past and present? I meant past and future. Past and future, but the line itself is the present moment. So you're like learning to walk the tightrope right now. And like you're really learning and you're getting it, right? More than you ever have. So this is big. I'm seeing like an exponential growth curve where it just like it's like this for a while, right? And then all of a sudden it just like goes straight up, right? So that's what's coming for you as you learn to more and more just stay balanced on the tightrope, just stay in the now. Not even thinking about anything else, like not even like identifying in any way if you don't want to. Or you could like, it just depends, like whatever allows you to stay present is what you need to be giving your attention to. And that might be just being present. And like I'm watching this bug, like that might just be you giving your attention to being present, and that's it. Like your identity you might be embodying is just the one who's always present in the now. That's kind of what I've been doing, because I'm finding that as soon as and the bug was walking up the cord, like up, because like that exponential growth curve, and it was going really fast. So like this is about to happen soon for you. What was I saying though? Gosh, I was like trying to say two things at a time. Present moment awareness. So when I tried to today and yesterday, like when I've been trying to embody a specific identity, like that has like an overflowing bank account, that's like owning their life, that's like in charge of their life, that worked for me a couple days ago, and then today it wasn't working so much because today I was more in my mind again. And so I had to today focus on my identity just being the one who's always present in the now moment, because that simplifies it, and then you don't get caught up in like the ins and outs of the specifics of the identity that you're choosing. All you have to do is show up now, and that doesn't involve showing up in the now, does not involve you changing your life in any way. It just involves you being present, right? It just involves you being here in the now in your life. And that's like the key. I feel like that's the key to really, really unlocking it. And if that's the easiest way for you to embody a new identity, is just now being the one who's always present, then just do that. Because when you go general like that, it's easier to be in alignment. It's easier to be in coherence. But when you start trying to embody, like, I'm the one that's 6 feet tall, and I'm the one who lost this much weight, and I'm the one who has this much money in their bank account, and I'm the one who is in like with this person instead of that person or something, or like I'm the one who's like leading a community, or the one who's successful in a 6-figure business or whatever, right? Or the one who's teaching an online course, or the one who's got a promotion in my job, or whatever it is. All those specifics, or the one living in the dream home, all those specifics, they can take you out of the present moment. See, like they can just take you into like, they can take you into spirals really easily. I feel like at these sort of like beginning stages where we're at of like stepping into a life where we're really just present every moment. in these beginning stages of learning how to live like that, I feel like it's easier to go general, and it's easier to just be like, I'm the one who's present. I'm the one who's grounded all the time. I'm the one who's always in the now present moment. Because then from there, you're just going to hear the guidance towards everything you want, because your source energy self, who's been with you your whole life, who is you and has been you forever, knows everything you want and has known everything you've lived. And so he's, they, it, it's genderless, obviously, right? It's a frequency and energy. It is masculine and feminine. It knows everything you want, and it's guiding you based on what you want, based on what you lived, based on what resistance you have, based on your current situation, based on the relationship, like the relationship you want to stay in, based on the circumstances that you want to keep the same, based on the circumstances you want to change. All of these things, like your source energy self, your broader perspective, your infinite intelligence self, which is you, knows all that stuff and is guiding you around the resistance and is guiding you towards everything you want, and is like your source energy self takes everything into consideration and knows you very, very well. So it's like you don't have to, that's why it's like you really don't have to do anything as far as trying to figure out or plan, unless like you get divinely inspired, is what I'm hearing. Divinely inspired, which means you're present in the moment, and then you're called to do something. Like it could be something, sorry, I have an itchy nose, hold on, oh my god, it's so itchy. Okay, jeez, that was wild. Wait, hold on, it's still itchy. Whoa, it was an extremely itchy nose situation. 22:33 on the timer. Okay. So whatever I was just saying, I guess they're just confirming it. Okay, maybe they want me to just chill and slow down and let you absorb this and just follow the things that are calling you when you're in that present alignment. Okay? Even if they make zero sense. Like the other night, I drove an hour and a half to go like do something for 10 minutes that I wanted to do. Crazy, right? Like just a random thing. Like it was just in a place I wanted to be, and like a store I wanted to be in. It was like 10 minutes, right? I just wanted to be in the energy in this place, and that's it. And like I drove an hour and a half to get there, and the reason I did that was because I knew it was divinely inspired, because it made no logical sense. It was like 8 p.m. at night. Crazy, right? It's so weird. And I was like, my human argued with it. My human was like, no, I'm not gonna, that's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna drive an hour and a half just to go do this thing that takes 10 minutes, like at 8:30 at night. That makes zero sense. Or 8 p.m. at night makes zero sense. It's dark out. Like I live out here in the country. Like it's not like I'm driving across LA where you like it takes 2 hours to get everywhere. It's like driving through the hills and the mountains and stuff to like go to a store, to like go do a thing, not a store, but a place I wanted to go do something at. And like it's just so funny. And like the whole drive there was super illuminating, literally and figuratively, because the full moon was out. It was still kind of full, and like it was so beautiful and peaceful out, and nobody on the road. And like I had a little bit of coffee at like a little bit late in the afternoon, like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And so at 8 o'clock at night, I was kind of like feeling like I needed to like do something, you know, because I still had that caffeine in my body. I don't know. It was just like all the things, it just made sense. And then I did it, and then I enjoyed the fuck out of that drive. Like I just listened to music. I love driving. And so my dog came with me. He got to go in the car, and like there was just something really magical, and like it allowed me to integrate some of the things I've been learning, some of the upgrades I've been experiencing. it was all just perfect. And it also allowed me to like embody this present identity, who's present, right? And it kind of took me beyond where I was at. And anyways, so it's just like, you just never know. Like, my human really had like this fear in me to even drive at night. So weird to like drive that far at night, but it's like, it's not like there's icy on the roads or anything. It's just so funny how we limited we're very quick to limit ourselves based on what our human is like used to doing, or based on like what our ego self or our human self like thinks is normal or thinks is weird, right? Like even some other thoughts I had were like, my partner's gonna think that's weird, so I shouldn't do it. It's like these little reasons, we use them all the time to ignore the call of source that's guiding us to things that seem irrelevant, that seem insignificant, but they might just be the thing that puts you in the frequency of now, or that puts you in the frequency of your millionaire self, or that puts you in the frequency of God. Literally, like, you know what I mean? Like, we think we have it figured out. We're like, okay, I'm gonna work on my passion project today. I'm gonna do XYZ, and then tomorrow, you have it all scheduled out or something, right? Like you have like, okay, this is my 1 month goal, and this is my 6 month goal, and this is my 5-year plan. But that doesn't work when you're living in the 5D, right? When you're living in this state of being where you're just in the now moment. And you're creating from the now moment because you're being guided through what's calling you, what feels good to you. It's so simple, right? It just gets complicated because of our conditioning and because of the 3D looping that we've been doing our whole lives, as far as just predicting the future based on the past, predicting what's safe based on what's been a normal occurrence for you, or just as an example, right? So I'm gonna draw a card just for fun, and I was feeling called to in that moment, and it's coming from the Lemuria deck, the Beyond Lemuria deck. What is the card source? Let's just see. I don't know. I like just the verbal channeling a lot. That was really fun, and I kind of like this whole like standing while I'm talking thing, actually, which is funny because I was resisting that. See, that was me, my human, resisting doing this because I was like, no, I have to be sitting, because if I'm not sitting, it's gonna feel weird, it's gonna feel awkward, but I couldn't get my light to be at the right level to be even with like my sitting level on my chair. And so I was trying to like sit on a tall stool and put it higher, but then the video was blurry, the whole video. I did like a 40-minute card reading, and the whole video was blurry because I wasn't using my selfie mode, and I was using like this little cheap like Temu thing I got that's like magnets to the back of my phone and shows me that so that I can use the front camera because it's a better quality camera on the iPhone. Anyway, sorry, this is so much information that you don't need, but my human, this is why I was saying this, is because my human was resisting like standing and just talking at the level that the light's at, that the light / phone holder's at. And now that I'm doing it, now that I decided to do it, I was like, I'm gonna just channel a message instead of like using cards. What is the card? Oh, okay. We got a couple. Balanced forces. Okay, so I feel like this balance of all the things in your life comes in when you get into this aligned state, okay? This now present moment awareness, okay? It's already happening. We have dragons in here, which to me represent abundance. And we just have like your source energy self. Like this is you. Like you're a human, you're a being in the physical, but you're connected to the divine. You have this power. And it's all balancing out for you because of the cosmos, and like your wings are spreading, you're just like taking this flight because you're learning how to be present, because you're learning this truth, right? So everything that I just said, it's like this truth of just like how you can literally like create the life beyond your wildest dreams because your source already knows what you want just by being in that alignment. And then you'll be guided through your emotions, through what calls you, through what feels fun, through what feels aligned, right? So simple. So I feel like this time is very, very balancing for you. And like all the things that have felt out of balance, you're already stabilizing them within you. As soon as you become present in the moment, it happens instantly, right? And that's why that coherence is so powerful, because you just like, get rid of resistance. I know it's not always like that, because sometimes we're on a momentum of thought in the mind that has to like peter out, that has to be slowed down. But as soon as you become present and you just make that choice, when you catch yourself in that moment, you just be present, like, then it'll start to just like, that energy will just start to calm down. And the more you're present like this, and the more you follow the calling, like me following the call to record this video, for example, you'll be energized and you'll be present. You'll be more present, because like the things that you are called to when you're present make you more present. And that's what this is doing. Like this is an example of that, like what I'm doing right now, because I'm super present right now, and I'm actually like feeling energized by this co-creation that's happening. So the next one is crown chakra. It's funny how they gave me a whole stack of them. They're like, here, here's a whole another 20 minutes of conversation for you. So your crown chakra is, okay, so I'm hearing you might want to look up your human design chart, because you can, oh shoot, yeah, see the video is mirrored, but so you can't read it, but yeah, it says crown chakra, the unlimited self, right? This is your source energy self. This is your connection to the divine, right? It's your connection to this limitless knowledge, this wisdom that's always guiding you, that always foresees what's coming, that's like foresees all the ways to bring you, that it can guide you and bring you towards everything you're desiring, right? You can, let me see what I'm hearing from this. If you're feeling called to meditate on your crown chakra, do it, and it might awaken some things inside of yourself, is what I'm hearing. And they're saying to choose what's true to you. Be devoted to your truth. It's innately like embedded in you. The innate wisdom, your innate wisdom is like, comes in through this crown chakra. Your innate gifts, your innate power, your infinite intelligence, the divine mind is what I'm hearing. They're saying be unlimited. Interesting, because that's what the card says, the unlimited self. I'm hearing them say be unlimited in nature, just like your divine self, your divine aspect. And I'm asking them how to do this. They're saying it's just about being true to you. So sometimes like I need to stop trying to analyze with my human mind what's being said, because then I get stuck in it. I get stuck on a card. Interesting. I don't know what this means. She of the lotus. So, I mean, the lotus represents alchemy happening, right, within you. It's like all of the alchemy that's happened, your whole spiritual awakening that's been unfolding. So she of the lotus would be a feminine aspect. She of the lotus would be a feminine aspect. I feel like this is you blooming out of the lotus in this full way where you are really, really in this awakened state, like this is like what you've been working towards, right? I feel like this is what you've been working towards, is like, and it's feminine because it's your intuition is basically like mastered. Like it's so strong now because of everything you've experienced and learned through. And it's number 43, in case you're wondering, because I know the words are backwards. But her crown is open too. So like this is you in your fully awakened, connected to the divine embodiment of you. Like allowing your channel to be open to the divine so you can receive that guidance and like express your unique gifts, and then just exist in this 3D reality as the one who knows who they are as source and as the one who's connected to source. That's what we're doing here, right? I'm super curious what this says. So it says, she of the lotus, shadow work, addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls as the flip side of superpowers, loving yourself back to wholeness. The beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters. That's like what I was getting at. The lotus that emerges from murky waters, right? All the alchemy you've done. Disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. So this is also about seeing the things in your life that are out of alignment and just being aware of them. And like, you don't have to do anything about them necessarily. You just need to be present. Like when you bring your awareness, one thing I've learned from Divinely Aligned channel from Courtney is that like all you have to do, and I literally never knew about this before. I always thought that if you bring your attention away from something, it'll just disappear. But what happens when you do that is you create resistance to the thing that you want to disappear, right? Instead of just being aware of it. Like when you bring your awareness to something, so what she taught me is that when you bring your awareness to something, you alchemize it automatically. And maybe that's just a teaching that I learned more recently because I was at the certain point where that's actually applicable. We're at this point where we're just alchemizing when we bring our awareness to something. I don't know. But it's just funny that I learned different things in different parts of my awakening, but all in perfect order, I'm sure. Without a doubt, actually. So when you bring your awareness to something that's out of alignment in your life, and then you apply these teachings that like I'm talking about here in this message that I just brought through, as far as just being in the now moment and then being guided from there, then like you can just bring your awareness to the thing that is out of alignment, and that's all you have to do. And then you don't have to figure out how to fix it. All you have to do is just then come back into the present moment and trust that you'll be guided for that thing to either disintegrate from your life or like alchemize into light, alchemize into something positive. Like it'll change, right? It'll change in your favor. Everything will unfold in your favor when you're just in that presence, in that present awareness. So so this might be coming up, like you need to notice, you need to be honest with yourself about the things that are triggering you and ask yourself why they're triggering you. And like just that amount of awareness, I'm telling you, is like all you need for it to alchemize. But you have to come back into this presence, right? For this forces to balance out and for your guidance to be known by you, so that like what unfolds is in your favor and solves whatever problem or whatever misaligned thing that you just gave your attention to. Does that make sense? That's a very long explanation, but and then this one was life force energy, and it came up in reverse, interestingly enough. It's number 34. This is what it looks like. So this is awesome. I love the dolphins in this. So cool. So life force energy is what the card says. So there's something, because this came up in reverse, there is something, and this is kind of a confirmation of the last card too. It's like there is something that's sort of depleting your life force energy right now that you're still clinging to. And I feel like you're about to let go of it because this is coming up. You are aware of it. This is just more confirmation for you that like you are going to be in such an alignment with life force energy when you just come into present awareness in each now, be all knowing, right? As a normal way of being for you is what I'm getting, because all of those things that are out of alignment will be naturally alchemized the more present you are, and the more you maintain that presence just like throughout your life, every day, every now moment, really, right? Because there's going to be a momentum of coherence built there. And with that momentum of coherence, there'll be new neural pathways formed, or you'll have the ability to very easily form new neural pathways, which means which translates to things like changing patterns, changing habits, and stuff like that, right? So they're saying all you need is present moment awareness in the now. Showing up as the one who's bold, audacious, strong in their trust of the divine order, the divine will, and your own choosing that you've already done through your life experience, just by your experiences. They're saying it's you. Again, they're saying it's you. Choose wisely, meaning in alignment. This is what I'm hearing, literally. It's you. It's up to you. They're saying you've got this. You're doing great. It's time for you to shine, and it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to own your life. I feel like what's gonna happen is like we're all just gonna like be living present, and then like all of a sudden all of our lives are just gonna start changing, right? Like in crazy ways. And like this life, because I've experienced this before, like this is literally how it works. I've actually done this where I like lived in this state, and then I like got kind of brought out of it, and I've been working my way back towards it. But now I'm getting it. It's like, oh, it's just about present moment awareness. You don't have to be like enjoy all day necessarily. It's more just presence, right? The presence will like bring the coherence automatically is what I realized, right? And it's so simple. It's so easy to just be in the now, to just remember to be in the now. It's so simple. And the life force energy really comes through when you're in the now. And like literally you become this, oh my God, I missed the card. You become this being who's just like living their most aligned life in joy. There will be more joy, because with coherence brings favorable outcomes, and with favorable outcomes comes joy. You know, there's so much life around this woman, and like, yeah, the dolphins jumping, and like, so cool. Such a cool card. The mountain. Like, she's just in her, like, living her dream life, basically. This is you living your dream life. So that's what's coming for you. And it's so simple, right? Just staying in that present awareness. So, okay. I'm gonna end it there. That was a lot. So, thanks for sticking around. If you made it to the end, please let me know in the comments. That'd be awesome. And I'll see you in the next message.